Excuse the face. It's just how I look. Hello and welcome. I'm going to move because I don't need to be standing underneath this light. This is horrible. Hold on. Welcome back. I look awful. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Maybe that'll make me look not as bad. Well, now you're going to get a glare. Oh, that's unprofessional. What if I look this way, just ever so slightly poetically to my right? Okay, we're just gonna have to get through it. So if you saw my last video, I was telling you that I needed to get into this particular room, get it cleaned up, get this new bed put together, and that's probably gonna be my next video. Well, here we are. This bridge has come. We have to cross it now, and it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm glad that you're here. If you're new here, I would love for you to stick around, subscribe, stay for the craziness. I would love to meet new friends. Go ahead and click that link. It doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, just introduce yourself in the comments. But I have to get started on this because it's already kind of late in the day and I really haven't done anything all morning, all afternoon, really. So I need to get on this. Let's go. So if you are new here, this room is basically like a spare room right now. It is technically Mia's bedroom. Mia is Ruben's daughter. Mia does not live here. She actually lives out of state at the moment, and she just doesn't stay here. But this is her room. We use it as a guest bedroom, as a room where Mila keeps her toys when she comes over to play and all that good stuff. But I had I don't know if you guys remember, a year back, I think, maybe last year, I had a collab with a company. They sent me a bed. It's my bed that I have in my master bedroom right now. And at first, they sent me the wrong size bed. And I said, that's not going to work. I have a queen size bed. And they said, well, you can either pay to return it or you can just keep it. I said, well, thank you. I'll be keeping that. And I knew that at some point it would come in handy, and it definitely did. So the bed that was in here prior has been here for probably 15 years. I know that he got it for Mia when she was like 3 years old. She's 17 now. So it was a beautiful bedroom set. Everything still is here. The bed just bought the farm. So anyway, this is here. Mattresses are still good. I'm going to go ahead and get this put together. And the first thing I need to do is just clear all of this stuff out because now I have all of this crap back here that I have to find something to do with. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Bodie is going to be in here. You guys are going to have the glory of seeing him because I can't keep him out with the door open all the time. I would love your guys' input on the past few videos that I've been filming. What did you think about the style that I filmed these videos in and the sound? Like, do you prefer the voiceover? Do you prefer like the mic that I've been using like this? I kind of really enjoy doing videos this way. It takes a lot of the work out of actually having to film and the editing part of it as well, which is a big part of the reason why I was getting burned out on it so much and so quickly. But I've really been enjoying trying to figure out different ways to kind of like evolve the way I'm doing these things, not just for myself, but for you guys too, because you know just as well as I do that all of these videos start to look the same every now and then, and it just doesn't get fun to watch. So at first, when I was thinking about kind of redoing this and putting this bed together, I thought that I could kind of maybe redo the room at the same time, but it really doesn't need it. I still like the way everything looks just the way it is, just minus the bed. I need to get this back downstairs. We actually were thinking about going to my dad's and having this great big camp out in his backyard for Father's Day, and we never got to do it. So we really need to get that in the group chat and figure that out. So y'all let me know. Hit me up. And I really don't know how Bodie has not lost like 13 pounds already. Just follow me around the house. I mean, as soon as he gets settled, he's just up and running again. Crazy. And it's really going to feel good to have my space back and get all this stuff cleared out, because even when Mila comes over, I don't like her coming in here because I'm afraid that something's going to fall on her or smash her feet. And I hate that. And I think it's about time that I do a really big decor declutter again too. Except for those, I really like those. I still have not become that much of an adult that I have like extra sets of sheets for my bed. I really need to get on top of that because that's kind of embarrassing. I have like 2 sets that we really like, and then we just, you know, wash one, use it, wash the other, use it, and we just rotate and go back and forth. I really feel like that is one of the signs that you've made it, is when you have multiple sets of sheets for your bed, and when you can afford to just go get your oil changed when you need to. That makes me feel good, you know what I mean? A little bit of transparency right here. This stuff has been sitting on top of these mattresses for probably the last month. This is where all of my hand towels for the kitchen have been living. Did I know they were here? Probably. That's it. It was at about this point that I realized I needed to lock in and really start getting this stuff out of this room and get it open enough and prepared so that I can start building this bed. And I'm going to tell you, none of it went any of the way that I wanted it to. This clip right here is not sped up. This is literally me trying to map out in my brain where I can put any of this furniture at all. And I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. None of it works out the way I want it to work out, like at all. But it's okay. We persevere. We're going to move on and get this taken care of. So I went ahead and started just grabbing everything by the handfuls and loading it out into the living room. I'm going to show you a clip of that too here in just a second. It amazed me at how much stuff literally just came out of this one little corner of the bedroom. I've got to declutter this house again, and I don't know how, because I'm not buying anything else. I'm not bringing anything else into this house. I don't know how it's multiplying. It's like gremlins. Every time I turn around, there's another closet full, and I've got to clean it out again. Oh my gosh, you guys. It overwhelms me. But anyways, we're going to get it done, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how everything turns out. So let's see. My sister got these balloons from Milo legit like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, and I cannot believe they're still floating. Well, at least this one anyways. Shout out to the Dollar General. Honestly, my dad would be disappointed if I let this opportunity go to waste.
Way up in the sky, the little birds fly, while down in their nest. The little birds rest with the wing on their left and the wing on the right. The little birds sleep all through the night. They're sleeping.
All right, you can probably hear my washing machine going in the background, but I wanted to show you, this is everything that I just pulled out, right? All of this here, that stuff right there, all this here, all this right here on the couch, right? All that to pull out so I can make room, quote unquote, and it still looks like this. That's all that I cleared out, was just this one little space. Okay, but anyway, really quickly, let me put you on 0.5 so I can kind of give you my vision. So at first I was like, no, I don't want to move anything around. I really liked how it was, but now that I sat and looked at it, here's my thought, because I might do this, but leave me a comment. I don't know. It's going to be too late. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out, okay? See if you're right or not. But my thought is I'm going to go ahead and take this, the TV and the TV stand, and I'm going to put it in this corner here, okay? Then I'm going to put the bed together, and I'm going to have it coming this way. And then I'm going to take this nightstand, I'm going to put it over in that corner. I'm going to then take this dresser here. It's not very long. It's just a tall one. It's a shorter one. And then I'm going to move that to this wall here. And then I've got that little tiered stand there that I can put on this wall, pardon me, along with the piggy banks. And then over here on this wall, I can keep the toys and things like that. What do we think? I don't know. Okay, let's just go ahead and get started on this. Okay, from what I remember last time, this thing is so heavy, you guys. Oh my God, this is gonna be so not fun. But that's a good thing, because that means these are very, very, very well made, and they are. Oh God, oh God. Not a good idea. Whew. I'm scared. What if there's a critter in this box? Okay, I don't see any critters. Thank you, Jesus. Right, let's go ahead and start by pulling everything out. If you've been here for any length of time and you've watched me put anything together, you know that I like to get all of my parts and pieces out and lay them out so I can have them visually in front of me. And then it just makes it so much easier for me to put everything together. That way I'm not hunting stuff down, and I would say I don't lose anything, but 9 times out of 10, I don't lose anything, and I can find it very quickly if I do. But it literally just helps me get through the project that I'm getting through. I truly do enjoy putting stuff together. It calms my brain and my anxiety so much. It's weird, I know. A lot of people don't like to put stuff together, but I genuinely do. Okay, so another thing I wanted to say, I know probably a lot of you guys are going to be like, why are you worried that there's a critter in that box? Let me explain this to you. So, at the time that I had gotten these beds, again, I only needed the one, and I was not going to send this one back. And I don't have a lot of space in my house to keep things. And my sister at the time was staying with our cousin in West Virginia, and she wanted a new bed. And I said, well, here, just take this one. So she took that with her, and then she ended up coming back here. So she didn't use the bed, and it stayed there in West Virginia. So our cousin graciously brought it back to me, and it's been here. So I've only had it here at my house for like probably a week when I had put this together. But mind you, it had been on a front porch in Nettie, West Virginia over the last winter, okay? So it could have had mice, it could have had snakes, it could have had squirrels, skunks, raccoon, it could have had a bobcat in there. I don't know, but I was prepared for anything, okay? I'm just glad there wasn't anything in there. And the way that it was packaged, there was nothing like beyond animals and critters. I was afraid that it might have some weather damage to it, and there absolutely was not. Everything looked amazingly perfect. Okay, so let's talk about this room for just a second. I have no idea what I want to do in here. If you saw the last video that I did of the makeover of this room, this wallpaper that you can see on this wall behind me, it is peel and stick wallpaper, so it will come right off, no problem. But do I want to keep it up? Do I want to try a different wallpaper style? Do I want to paint? Do I want to just decorate with decor and leave the walls white? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Do I make it more kid friendly? Do I make it just, you know, average for whatever? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do in here. I am grateful though that the bed is a neutral color. That way it can pretty much go with anything. And I would like for it to kind of go along with the rest of the house. I know that I haven't really shown you a lot of the new stuff. If you guys have noticed some of the things that are on my walls that previously weren't and I haven't spoken about them, it's because I'm saving that conversation for another video. But I will say, kind of the vibe that I'm trying to get to at this point, I don't even know what the name of it is. It's just like more of a Western, eclectic, like old tattoo style. I don't know. It's a vibe for sure. You'll see. You'll see when I show you kind of what I'm talking about. But it does get me excited to go out and get some new bedding for this room and probably some new curtains as well. And I think I might end up hanging that mirror in this room, the one that was previously in the living room. I might hang that up in there. That way it's not in the floor somewhere or in a closet and that can get easily stepped on or broken. If you see there in the left-hand corner, there's like this round wicker basket, and that is what I currently have all of Mila's toys in. Honestly, she's got a ton of stuff in there. It just doesn't look like it. And 9 times out of 10, once I get her something new, if she comes over to the house, she'll end up just taking it with her when she goes. But I promise you, it's all over the place. I also was thinking about putting some shelves up on the wall too and putting her books up there. And I think she would really like seeing that. And then maybe some of her favorite stuffed animals up there too. I think I might try to do that. I can't leave them down. Like I would try that little tiered stand and put some of her stuff there. And if I did that, I would have to keep the door shut all the time because Bodie will go in there. He will think they are his toys he can play with, and then he's going to tear them up. And I don't want that to happen. So I kind of have to keep them in something, and that's what I have visioned in my brain. If you guys can think of something else, or if you've seen something really cute that you think I would enjoy, let me know. I will take all suggestions on this room because I'm literally just at a total loss. I can tell you that having Bodhi in this house and having these rooms be so small, I have learned to be nimble in the way that I move. And I was just a ballerina with that bed frame right there. I didn't want to say a bed ballerina, that would have been bad. But, anyways, we are getting through. This is one of the most easiest. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but if you've been here before, you know what the deal is and what to expect. Okay, so this company that makes this furniture, again, this is not a sponsored video, I'm just talking about the bed. They make such good quality furniture. Everything goes in so smooth. Like, I never had an issue with the screws not going into the holes. I never had an issue with nothing fitting or nothing being where it should have been. Everything was in its place and everything had a space. And that just makes it so much nicer. I really truly enjoy this bed. I honestly do, and I'm not just saying it because I got it for free. I really do enjoy this bed. I will try to find the link again to put it in the description if you are interested in seeing it. They are really great. They have a lot of different styles, and they're great if you have no space in your house. Okay, you guys, so it is the next day. I got preoccupied with something else and I didn't finish yesterday, so I finished this morning. Yes, I had a shower. I just didn't do any makeup, just my skincare. So again, this is what you get. This is my face. Okay, so we have a little problem, and I say we because I mean we as a whole collective, because y'all sat here and you watched me do this for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Nobody said anything. Let me turn you around, show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have you on 0.5 again, but didn't realize what I had was a twin and what I was putting together was a full. So I do know that the box springs do not belong there. However, neither one of those mattresses belong there at this point. But for right now, I have nothing else to put up there, and that's just going to be in the way anywhere else until the trash comes. So that's what I have right now. No, nobody's going to be sleeping on it because I need to find a new mattress. But I just wanted to put it there and then let you kind of see the size. Again, I've got you on 0.5 lens because I want you to be able to see. But this is how it looks on this wall. By the time that I realized what was going on, I didn't even want to move anything around because I didn't feel like it would fit. Obviously, I still absolutely love it as a bed because it has all of that storage underneath it, and that's what I really need. Not to mention, everyone that ever comes over here and sleeps in this bed is probably 5'9" or taller, besides Mila. So we really needed to upgrade this bed anyways. So my question to you is, what kind of mattress should I get? Again, mind you, I'm not going to go all out because this is rarely ever slept on, but I need your suggestions. Not anything expensive. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money in here, but something that's actually really going to sleep well and be comfortable. So drop me your suggestions for that down below. And then I also do want to figure out some sort of different way to kind of rearrange in here. I guess it's just going to have to wait until I get the mattress and see how all of that looks, because I promise you it's going to look way different from how I have it set up right now. But I think I like it the way it is. Now my next question is, do I paint this down here? That's something that came from my childhood, and I really have not been able to bring myself to do it yet. But I don't know. The only one that could probably talk to me into that is my sister, so we'll ask her. Anyway, this is what I ended up with today. It's not what I had planned, but this is life. Sometimes this is just how it turns out, and this is how we're going to choose to deal with it. But I'm glad it's done. I'm glad that I got this room back in somewhat of a shape, and I'm glad I got those big boxes out of here. So if you enjoyed the video, the best way to show me is to just leave this a thumbs up. Go ahead and mention to your friends if you think they would enjoy this channel. Suggest it to them. Drop their names below, or if you're new here, introduce yourself. So I'd love to say hi, but I do have to go. I've got a lot of stuff to do today and procrastinate on, so I need to get down to that. Anyway, I love you, and I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.